Hey, what's going on, everybody? Excited to be hanging out with you guys today for today's Daily Dose of Awesome. And so for those of you that might not know who we are, or actually, let me start off by asking you guys a question before I even go into that. I want to start off by asking you guys a question, and I don't even know what the question is yet. And so I'm going to talk randomly until I figure out what the question is. No, I'm just kidding. How many of you guys feel like, as you start to build online, your number one focus is that I want to build my network marketing business? Okay? Mm-hmm. How many of you guys feel like that? Man, I'm building online. I want to build my network marketing business. I want to generate leads for my network marketing business. I want to generate sales for my network marketing business. And you've been online for a little bit, but it just hasn't quite happened yet. How many of you, that was the sole purpose of you finding Elite Marketing Pro, was to actually learn how to build your network marketing business? Yep. Okay? Hands in the air, Kat, yes. And for those of you that do not know who I am, so think about that for a second. My name is Whit. This is Cari. We are members here inside the Elite Marketing Pro community. And so for those of you who might not have seen our faces, that is who we are. For those of you that have seen our faces, definitely give us a shout out. Let us know when you guys are jumping on. So we getting some people jumping on here. Terry, Adrian, what's up? Chuck, Daniel, Anne Marie, what's up? It was, but not anymore. Okay, cool. Love it, love it, love it.
Catherine, Anne, Terry,
no, we had some more before that, but for whatever reason, it's not letting me scroll up that high. Amy, I see a way wider picture now. Great, 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 great. Love that. Because that is what we want to actually bring to you, the wider picture today. Because again, absolutely, you want to build your network marketing business. Totally cool.
We want to build our network marketing business.
Exactly.
Right? That's what this is about.
Exactly.
Growing our network marketing business.
And we want you to build your network marketing business. Absolutely. We want you to grow your team, grow your business, whatever that may look like. But here is the problem, and we want to help you guys avoid a huge pitfall that we see a lot of people getting kind of stuck inside their own mind right now, and even to the point where it's causing them to not even take action in their business, or just take random action, just kind of chasing this strategy and this strategy and this strategy and this strategy, and they're just bouncing all over the table and not picking something that's actually just planting their feet, running with it. Mm-hmm. And we're going to help you avoid that one thing here. Okay? Catherine, mabuhay. Kamusta po kayo?
Hey friend, good to see you.
What's up? Awesome, lady friend.
Awesome. So, like what said, how many of you, drop a 1 below if you've maybe fallen victim to this, where your business isn't growing and so you jump to another strategy, or your business isn't growing and so you start to, it's not necessarily you jump to like a new company or anything, but it's just like you just immediately start switching things up.
So you pick one strategy and then all of a sudden after 60, 90 days and you're like, oh, it's not working for me. I got to go to a new one. So-and-so has this new one. And you're coming over to a different strategy. Mm-hmm. We're getting some ones coming in. And it's easy. Guys, I want you to understand this is easy for a lot of people, and it happens to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And sadly enough, it happens to way too many of us because we're just not willing to learn the skill set. And so guys, we're going to help you focus on one key thing.
What do you think that one thing is?
Yes.
Okay, there's one thing that is going to help you regardless of the strategy that you use. But you have to have this one thing in order for your strategy to work. Yeah,
and your strategy might mix in with this a little bit, but what do you guys think that one thing is? What is the one thing that you need to have in order for your strategy to work, or even that as you're applying your strategy, you've got to build this one thing?
Focus,
good guess. Provide value. Okay.
Daniel, good guess. Love
awesome. It. What else? What else do you guys think?
Hey, Brig, good to see you.
Brig, what's going on, brother?
Okay.
Curiosity. Oh man, you guys are sitting here dancing around.
Yes, you are.
I love it. Love it.
Real easy. What's the one thing that network marketers are here inside the community? What are you looking for?
Mindset, consistency. What is the one asset you need in order to build your business? What is the one asset you need?
Create influence? Oh, that's closer. That's really closer.
Fran, you're getting close. Create influence. Create influence over what?
Yeah. Audience. I knew someone would get it. Great. You have to build an audience, right? Because it doesn't matter if you're creating curiosity. It doesn't matter if you're focused. Nothing else matters if you're not growing an audience of people. And that's the biggest problem that attractionmarketing.com actually fixes, right? Is where we help people generate leads. We help you grow that audience.
Yep. Because again, guys, it really doesn't matter your strategy. And that's the reason that I see a lot of people just going from place to place to place to place to place to place to place, trying to grow their business. And I get it, because they're trying to find what makes them happy growing their business. Totally get that. But the problem is, if you don't have an audience to market to, your business isn't going to grow regardless of the strategies that you're in. So pick the strategy and then actually start growing the audience inside that strategy. And guys, think about growing an audience. Is that audience going to come overnight? Is it going to come maybe in the next 6 months? Maybe not. It's not going to be where you want it to be in the next 6 months. It's just not going to happen, because it's just like any relationship that you build. Guys, it takes time to build up that audience. It takes time to get people to know, like, and trust you.
And then, once you build the audience, in order to create influence over that audience, it takes time to do that as well, right? Having patience in building your audience is going to take you so much further than jumping from one strategy to the next, to the next, to the next. It's like, oh, I'm not getting the results that I need here. I'm going to go join these people because they've got the hottest new, sales system or whatever it is. Here's the thing. If you don't have an audience to bring that system to, it doesn't matter, right? Because most of the time when you're starting with something new, you're going to a cold audience, people that don't know you yet. Yep. They have no idea who you are. Exactly. It's like a marriage. Okay, if they don't know you, it's going to be harder to convert them. It doesn't matter how great the scripts are. It doesn't matter how great you are at whatever. If you think about it like dating, it really is like that. Was there ever like a one-liner that you were given and you're like, you've never met this person before and they're like kind of hitting on you and maybe you were turned off a little bit? Yeah. Right? Yeah. That's exactly what it's like. If someone's going to do business with you or someone's going to join you, you have to have a little bit of a relationship there.
Yep. So my thing is picking a strategy. Pick a strategy and stick with it.
Yeah.
But inside that strategy, you have got to take the time to build the audience. Because again, when you first get started, you're talking to people that don't know, like, and trust you, and you're trying to get them to convert into something. Guys, it's going to take time for them to start to know, like, and trust you. So if you're just brand new to this whole system and getting started, guys, think about it. When you're putting content out there, just like everybody said here, you're creating consistency, you're creating focus, you're creating value, you're doing all these things.
You're being patient, you're doing all of that.
They still don't know who you are yet. It has got to take time for you to actually get that out there enough to where you can honestly say that, hey, I did what I was supposed to do, and it still wasn't working, or whatever that may be. You've gotta take the time to actually build up that audience, guys. And so the number one thing that I always focus on with people inside my network marketing team, and here inside the Elite Marketing Pro community, focus on growing the audience. The engagement side is going to come naturally after that.
Yep.
The promotion side is going to come naturally after that, because you have the audience, okay? Because again, me and Cari, it's funny because I always feel like we come back to grow, engage, promote. Grow your audience, engage with the audience, and promote to the audience. We always come back to that. Like, our stuff always seems to go around this because that is what we see work inside of our own business.
It's what has helped us build, our multiple six-figure business over the last few years. Literally jumping, from $25,000 a month to $50,000 a month. It was just focusing on the growing. Are we growing? Yep. Okay, great, we're growing. Now, are we engaging? Oh, maybe we're struggling with a little bit of engagement here. Okay, we put in some more engagement. Or how are we promoting? When you focus on all of those three things, and all of those three things work together, that's when your business grows. But it all starts with
growing.
Guys,
engaging doesn't work and promoting doesn't work if you don't have the audience to do those things with. There's a reason that we start with growing your audience. And so what are some ways that we're growing our audience here inside the Elite Marketing Pro community? What are some of the things that you guys have learned? Attraction Marketing Community. In the Attraction Marketing Community, what are some of those ways that you guys have learned so far how to grow your audience? Throw those out there. What are some of the things that you've learned so far here inside the Attraction Marketing Community, how to grow your audience?
Yep. Hey, Sheila.
Okay, throw it out.
Hey,
I want to hear it.
Hey, Colleen. Good to see you guys. Thanks for hopping on.
Okay, because again, you guys are learning some pretty cool things on how to actually build your audience. targeted audiences, how to do all of these things. So what are some of those things that you guys have learned? Lives, Facebook Lives.
Love it.
Okay, and engagement side of it. Chuck, lives, offset, paid ads. God,
Perfect.
I love the paid ads.
A likes campaign.
Okay,
Perfect.
likes campaign, lives. I love it. Okay, guys. Inspiring quotes, videos of lifestyle, absolutely. Valuable content, love it. Stories, absolutely. Boosted posts, love it. Okay, paid ads again, love it. Guys, knowing your niche, okay, and who you're talking to, learning that skill set of who am I talking to.
That's definitely going to help you grow the right audience,
the right audience, exactly. But guys, again, take a look at all of the top earners, maybe from your company or other companies. What is the one thing that they have that maybe you don't? It's the audience. Okay, the reason they can literally grow from company to company to company and go anywhere that they want and just immediately hit the top is because they have an audience of people that know, like, and trust them, that they have influence over. Guys, and so again, I get it. We want to build to the top of our network marketing businesses. We want to build to the top of our business, period. But we can't do that if you're not focusing on the one thing that's going to get you to your end goal.
And for those of you that maybe aren't growing network marketing, I'm sure that there's a ton of brand builders in here. Maybe there's people that are just focused on affiliates.
Or even brick and mortar or whatever.
Whatever. If you don't grow your audience, your business will not grow.
Plain and simple. It's an easy concept to follow. And because we get so lost in the weeds of, but I need it now. I get it. We all want it now.
Yes.
Believe me and Cari still feel that emotion. You guys feel that emotion. I need the money now because of my situation and yada, yada, yada. Guys, believe me, if anybody understands hard situation, it's me and Cari.
Yes.
Okay? We've been there. We get it. But at the same time, we were able to take the emotion out of it and focus on the thing that we knew was going to get us to where we want to get to.
We were also patient and acted out of inspiration rather than desperation.
Yep.
If you get desperate in growing the audience isn't going to grow because they see the desperation coming from you.
They feel the desperation.
Again, it's back to dating, right? Like, you know when when you were dating, or maybe you're dating now, you know when that person is desperate, right? When they don't care who it is, they just want anybody and everybody, right? Yep. You know when you're being approached by that person, whereas it's the same thing in your business.
Yep.
If you're that desperate person that's just looking for anybody and everybody, and you don't care who it is that joins your business, you just want your business to grow, people aren't attracted to that because you haven't honed in on your message, you haven't honed in on the impact that you can actually make in that person's life.
Exactly. Okay? Awesome. Guys, so what are some of your big takeaways from this daily dose today? What are some of your big takeaways that you guys feel like maybe you were missing, or maybe kind of that light bulb? Oh, duh. I've been lost in the weeds over here, and I haven't been focusing and having fun with the one thing that's going to get me from point A to point B.
Yep, Julie, slow and steady, getting there now, patience. And here's the thing.
Breathe. Your efforts will be rewarded. Absolutely.
Slow and steady. If you take a step back, it's like pulling back a bow and arrow, right?
Ooh,
if you pull an arrow back, you have to pull it back in order for the arrow to spring forward, right? If you focus on growing that audience, it might take a second for it to pop. But once it finally pops, you have the audience and you've grabbed them, you have their attention. And so because of that, your business will actually grow faster than if you're just that needy Nelly networker that's going around trying to get anybody and everybody.
Exactly. And so here's the thing, guys, is you're going to come in, you're going to start learning new strategies. And you're going to start maybe even spending money to learn those strategies or whatever that may be.
Yep.
Guys, I don't believe that any money is wasted when you're focused on building your audience.
No.
Okay, even if I ran a bad ad and I didn't get any leads necessarily, that's okay with me because I did get people to consume my content. I did get people to see my face. It's literally me getting my face out there in front of more people, even though they didn't give me their email yet or something like that. But think about it. They did consume your content. People did probably read your stuff.
They've seen your face.
So now, as you start to get more of that stuff out there, guess what's going to happen? They're going to know, like, and trust you. They're like, I've seen this person a few times. I'm starting to like their stuff. Okay? Guys, please stop getting so lost in the weeds and focus on the skill sets of building your audience. The engaging side of it will come because now you've mastered, hey, I know how to get the leads. I know how to get it. And that's where me and Cari, we don't come across desperate anymore, trying to get the lead or anything like that. We understand the skill set and desperation is taken out of it. So
And
real
Marie
quick,
said, breathe. Your efforts will be rewarded. Audience is everything.
Great encouragement, patience.
Get laser focused
time to
on
time.
talking to the right target market. Yes, I love it,
Spread the word, love it. Build
the connection.
Yes, slow progress is better than no progress. Absolutely.
Okay.
No
more needy Nelly, right?
Yes.
I love TJ's analogy of that at no excuses. It was perfect,
Gotta keep growing that audience consistently. Absolutely.
You will get data even with a bad ad.
Yes, you will.
Yes, you will. You get something out
Guys.
of it. If you're taking action, right, and you're doing the ads, you're doing the lives, doesn't matter. People are going to be consuming it.
Some of my worst ads actually turned into some of my best ads because of the data that I got. So, again, guys, focus on building the audience.
Yes.
And so if you guys aren't focused on that yet, please dedicate a lot of your time to building up the audience. So focusing on the skill sets that you're learning right now that are going to help you do that.
Step 2, which we won't get into today, but step 2 is then engaging with that audience and providing value to that audience so that they know, like, and trust you. If you can just focus on those 2 things.
Guys, it's going to be 6 months from now, your business is going to be in a completely different place.
Completely different place.
Okay? Awesome.
Okay. What is on your hat, Whit?
Seattle Mariners.
Right there.
Mariners, peeps, Mariners. Even though they started out really good this season, now they're sucking this season. So I'm not super happy right now. But anyways.
If you got value, give us a hashtag value down below. We'd love to know. And if you're watching us not live, continue to engage with us. If we don't get to your comment today, we will soon. Yes. So make sure you continue to engage. All right?
Yes. Awesome. Okay, guys. Well, have a great rest of your day, guys. Daily Dose of Awesome is going to be live again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So, again, if you don't have your notifications turned on this page to get the Daily Dose of Awesome, I highly recommend you do that now so that way you're not looking for the videos later and trying to do it. Okay? Again, we get so many people in the community, hey, where's the Daily Dose? I haven't seen it in a little while. And it's, again, here's the time to turn on your notifications. So do it. Okay, guys. Love you all. Have a great rest of your day, and we will see you all soon.
See you guys.